Next up, we have number 9, senior midfielder, Daniel Overbillion, who is being escorted by his mom, his sister, his cousin, and his teammate, Matt Miller. Daniel is also a Silver Spring, Maryland native and is graduating with his bachelor's in electrical engineering. Next up, we have senior midfielder, number 11, senior Daniel Washington, who is being escorted by his dad and brother. Daniel is a Georgia native and is receiving his bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. Next up, we have senior midfielder Giovanni Barahona, who is being escorted by his mom and Stacy Moore. Gio is a Kensington's native and receiving his bachelor's in finance. Next, we have our senior midfielder, number 17, Nico Therp, who is being escorted by his mom, dad, and sisters. Nico is from Washington, D.C., and is receiving his bachelor's in business management. Next up, we have our senior defenseman, number 22, senior Gerald Futrell, who is being escorted by his mom and dad. Gerald is a Montclair, New Jersey native and is receiving his bachelor's degree in finance. Next, we have our senior attackman, Eric Boko, number 32, who is being escorted by his mom and dad. Eric is a Silver Spring, Maryland native, receiving his bachelor's degree in biology. And last but not least, we have our senior defenseman, number 41, Xavier Harris, who is being escorted by his mom, dad, brother, and grandmother. Xavier is a Bloomfield, Connecticut native and is receiving his bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Congratulations, guys. UDC's men's lacrosse action. Today, our Firebirds will be facing off against the DUville Saints. At this time, we'll have the playing of our national anthem, followed by the playing of the Canadian national anthem. Now, the starting lineup for the visiting DUville Saints.
Afternoon, welcome into UDC as we get ready for the final men's lacrosse game of the season. UDC Firebirds at 2-7, 1-4 in the ECC, taking on the first-year ECC opponent, DUville Saints, out of Buffalo, New York. Starting lineups here on Senior Day for UDC. Number 4, Steve Lucas on attack for DUville. Also number 13, Suman Randell. Number 23, Corbin Montreal. Number 24 at the midfield, Nick Scholet. Number 30, Leon Adams. Face-off man is Jordan Brown. Number 2 is Cameron Fogarty. Is a depot. Also Trent Ziller Burke in the back. And number 19, make that Ethan Lynch. And the goalie starting today will be number 31, Reese Eck. And a lot of players out today for this DUville Saints team that makes a trip from Buffalo, New York. They've got some injuries. About 14 players suited out here today, so certainly will be a challenge for them as they face the UDC team today here celebrating Senior Day. Joseph Cody up front along with Eric Boko. Also playing attack today, the senior, number 9, Daniel Reeby. The midi line, Julian Shem, along with Xander Torres and Jacob Saunders. Carnell Lofton, the face-off man, who's had a really good year for UDC, about 62% right now. In the back, it'll be number 15, Carson Gregory, number 23, the freshman Nolan Ross, and the senior Xavier Harris, today number 41. And a goal to be Matt Miller to start the game. Matthew Miller, the sophomore. He will split time today with Nigel Wilson, who will play the second half. These guys have both been getting a lot of experience this season. Among the other seniors, we should shout out today Nico Tharp, the senior from Washington, D.C., also celebrating Senior Day today is Kendall Jones, Jeffrey Vo, we mentioned in the beginning of the broadcast as well, celebrating here on Senior Day, and Eric Boko. And Carnell Lofton with the face-off win, as we've seen often this year. Gets it over to Vo. Vo's going to pull it back, and the UDC will get set up here on offense. Getting it to X. There's Xander Torres. Getting it over here on the near side, but dropped by Cody. He's going to have to go chase and pushed out of bounds. Now they're going to say play on. Say the ball was saved there, and now Ethan Lynch tries to get the clear as he's being chased by Torres, and he gets it across the midfield to Cholette. Then gets a touch over to Steve Lucas. Lucas back to Cholette. Waits for Tristan Engelhart to come on, number 17. You'll see him here in a bit. He's the team's leader in goals, but probing is Cholette. Moving it to Lucas. Behind the cage. First possession here of the game. Extended possession here for the visitors. Oh, hits a post. So fortunate break for UDC there as Jordan Brown picks up the grounder. Looking to move it back. Gets it to Ramlal, who overthrows it to Engelhart, the team's leading scorer, and that's going to come over and be over and back, so UDC will take over. So Cody will bring it in. Gets it to Shem. Julian Shem. Over to Nolan Ross. Here's Xander Torres on the right side. Torres behind the cage over to Vo. Vo whips it around to Boko, who, of course, deadly out there with his shot. Shem's now going to bring it out. Reset. UDC's got their touch. They get 60 seconds on the shot clock, so plenty of time here to get organized on offense. Shem dumps it off to Torres. Torres quickly across to Boko, and the crease shot high, just in front of the crease, I should say, but stays with UDC as they are backing it up, as Cody backs it up for the possession. Excuse me, Vo. Vo starts from X, brings it out here to Torres. Torres having a really good season with 17 goals. Here comes Shem dodging, coming down the right side alley. Fakes the shot, gets it taken away, and picking it up is Torres. So UDC now with 30 on the clock. Here comes Cody. Cody with a move, stop-start. Cody again, stop-start. Coming back around to X. Looking for some options. Torres can't handle the pass. Cody picks it back up. Now we got 19 on the clock. Cody, low shot, goal! What a rip!
Number 14, Joseph Cody.
Joseph Cody rips it and gets the goal. That is his 15th of the season. UDC on the board here early, 1-0. So the Firebirds strike first here on Senior Day. Again, the Uville first season, been a tough one for them. A lot of growing pains. So UDC trying to go out on a winning note this season. Obviously, the Saints trying to get a win before the year's over here for them for the first-year program. First-year head coach is Cameron Prince. First UDC led by Roger Colbert. And UDC on the defense. Visitors, the Saints in the red and the gray trim, white. Lucas moves it back to X where Montreal is. Montreal looking for some options. Again, not a deep bench today here for this visiting team. Here comes Tristan Engelhart. He's the team's leading scorer coming down the right side. He's going to shoot. Whole way bounces it, but it's going to be high, but they'll keep possession. Lucas with 48 in the shot clock. Lucas restarts a quick pass right in front of the crease and goal. Just like that, Engelhart, we were talking about him. He's got 24 goals in the season after that one, so Engelhart evens things up here with 12:06 to go in the first. So Engelhart doesn't start, but certainly plays a ton at that midi position. Makes his presence felt right away here for the visitors. So back into the face-off circle, Carnell Lofton Jr. and number 8, Jordan Brown. Lofton took the first one clean. Brown won this last face-off. This will be the third time between these two players right here in the early going. And again, Brown with a little bit of advantage, but UDC gets the grounder. Well done. Aribe pushes it ahead and couldn't be handled there, but picked up by Torres. So Aribe being a little aggressive, trying to get it up there quickly. Now here comes an opportunity, but lost ball, but picked up by Vo. And there's a shot from UDC, but they are closest to the ball. As Daniel Washington's back there, the senior, getting some action here today. And now they're going to back off and now restart it. Coming in over to Emmanuel Jackson, who's going to fire. Just comes in the game, and that's going to be a little bit off, but Cody's there for UDC. Here comes Cody. Off the restart, trying to dodge, trying to bring it around the cage. Does he look for the wraparound? He does. Oh, but big save there from Reese Eck. But Torres keeps the possession going. UDC's got a 60-second shot clock. We're going to have a penalty, too. UDC's going to have a chance to go man up here in a moment. And there's a goal!
Goal!
UDC, Daniel Uribe. Uribe rips it and scores. And his 6th goal of the season. We'll see if they pick up the penalty or not. It looks like they are going to wave the flag off. So UDC up 2-1. 11:02 to go here in this first quarter. Quick start here. Now I take that back. It's a slash. It will stay. It's going to be on Ziller Burke, who's going to go in for 1 minute with the slash. And UDC will have a chance to be a man up. Big face-off here for Brown, and Deauville down a man. And he wins it. Does a big win. See if they can kill off this shorthanded situation as they're looking to do it. See if UDC can get the double. They got to press out here. You're man up. You can certainly double. He's yelling at Roger Colbert saying the same thing. You're a man up. Go after him, please. You got the extra man out there. Take advantage of it. So far, the visitors from Deauville doing a good job. The Saints, as Nolan Ross is chasing, trying, and behind is Jacob Saunders as they're really harassing the man with the ball. That's Ramal. And we got a timeout. So smart timeout there from the Saints bench. And Coach Prince, as they'll talk it over here about how they want to handle this, to try to kill off the penalty. Again, penalty was a minute, so we're at 25 on the clock here. So probably about another 30 or so, depending how quickly they started the shot clock, as possession did not happen immediately on that faceoff after the penalty was called. So maybe UDC's got another 30 or so to get this possession back, but right now, for the visitors from Deauville, Buffalo, New York, they're just trying to kill it off. And a 2-1 game, UDC, good start here on Senior Day, as we mentioned. Seniors like Jeffrey Vo, also Jacob Saunders, Kendall Jones here, Eric Boko today. Daniel Uribe, who has celebrated Senior Day with a goal already. And Daniel Washington and Nico Tharp, all part of the Senior Day celebrations prior to the game for this UDC squad, and Xavier Harris, who got the start today. So out of the timeout, here we go. It will be possession for the Saints. Deauville in the red and gray, going right to left on your screen. UDC in the home whites today in black and red trim around those black numbers, going left to right. So here's Engelhardt, the best goal scorer on this team, just going to try to run this thing out as much as he can. Will he take a shot? And he does. Nobody expected that to happen. Now we got a penalty coming the other way on UDC as he's taken down and high. The helmet went flying off. And I don't know if that was must have been a high hit to knock the helmet off, or the chin strap wasn't buckled, or the hair knocked it off. I don't know. He's got quite a flow. So whatever it is, it's a penalty on UDC as we wait for the call. Yeah, hit to the head. That's going to be unreleasable. And I want to say that's 2 minutes for what I saw. Yeah, 2 minutes on Xavier Harris. So for the shot to the head, as Engelhardt coming out of timeout rode hard. They're going to say legal body check, 2 minutes to the head at 10:14 here. We've got to mark this. So this is big here. UDC right now is going to be at even strength as they restart, because still a little bit of that penalty left on, I believe, Brown on the Saints. And they're just going to let this die out, and then it's going to be a man up as soon as he's able to get back on the field. Excuse me, make that Price. So Ray Price comes back out. So man up opportunity here for the Saints for the next minute in 40 seconds plus. Engelhardt moves it quickly, keeping it hot. As he gets to Lucas, Engelhardt's going to wind up. He's going to shoot low and miss everything, and they'll say closest to the ball with Price back there, who just got out of the penalty box. Matt Miller going to have to stand strong here in this UDC defense, playing a man down. Moving it quickly to Lucas, to Engelhardt, trying to wind up. Good defense there by Kendall Jones to deter that shot. Jones out there with the long stick, but there's the goal. And, of course, that's unreleasable, so Xavier Harris will stay in there. And so more chances here coming up for the Saints to add to that with 9:28 to go here in this first quarter. So tie ball game. And that was Gillette with the goal, 24. Nick Gillette, his 12th of the season. He and Tristan Engelhardt have the 2 goals so far. Engelhardt's got 24 goals now in the year. Big face-off here for Lofton and UDC against Brown. Brown's not able to get it, so big save there by Lofton. Throws it ahead to Cody. Cody's going to go ahead and wind up and shoot. He deflects off the defender, and it's going to stay with UDC as Vo runs it down. So no hesitation there, even a man down. UDC's looking to score. Not necessarily kill the clock. Shem comes in. They've got the touch. So Shem's going to run to cover here. They're going to try to work off some of this clock. And Shem kind of runs around here with 60 seconds left on the shot clock. There's less than that left on the penalty, I believe. So as they get it back out, Boko pulls it back. And again, I believe he said it was 10:23, so we're got about 30 left on that penalty. A little bit less than that now, as Boko's going to run it out. And really, it doesn't look like the Saints are in any hurry to try to double or make anything happen here, as Nick Gillette is not really even that close to Boko, who's just backing up, letting that clock run down. And they're going to let their man come out here in just a few seconds. Boko loses the ball, though. Now it's still loose. Who's going to get the grounder? Grounder's being fought for. Xander Torres is going to get the grounder for UDC. 20 seconds still on the clock. No, it goes back up to they gave him a full clock. So back to 80. So great for UDC, obviously, as now they are back to even strength. Here comes Emmanuel Jackson back on the field. So even strength for UDC. So not too much damage off that 2-minute unreleasable. Just 1 goal let in by UDC. We have a tie game. 8 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Been a good one. 2 teams pretty evenly matched here so far. Here comes Emmanuel Jackson trying the left side alley. He's going to shoot, bounces it, doesn't even get there. It hits his own man. They get hit Boko. Still loose. The grounder's picked up by Cameron Fogarty. And Fogarty loses it out of bounds. So UDC with a chance to restart here on offense. Shem gets it over to Vo. Vo back to Shem. Shem thinking about shooting. Now pulls it back out to Boko. Moves it to Jackson. Here on the near side to Cody as UDC spreads it out. Xander Torres now going to bring it back out towards the circle and get started from the top. So Xander Torres starting to dodge to the top. He's got the shorty on him, got the mismatch. Trying to get to his left hand. Here comes the double. He pulls back out. Smart play by Torres. Overthrow pass, so Cody's going to have to chase it down, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a Saints ball. So UDC not able to take advantage of that opportunity there. Didn't even get a shot off. So 7:25 left there in this first 2-all game. Beautiful afternoon here in the nation's capital as UDC celebrates Senior Day here on campus. And Ethan Lynch gets the clear. Lynch moves it over here to the near side to Gillette. Gillette getting things settled here as he's walking it over here on the near side. Throws it over to Steve Lucas. Back to Gillette. A couple freshmen out there for the Deauville Saints. Gillette, who has one of the 2 goals, going to dodge on the short stick Boko. Goes to his left. Boko does a good job staying in front of him. He's got a little bit of an edge here, going towards the goal. A great save by Miller. Big time save by Miller. Good defense from UDC. Playing through it. Here comes a nice dodge from Shem to get through, and then he gets decapitated. Ball still in bounds, though. And Vo's going after the net. He's going to take a shot, and it's low, and it is stopped. And we got whistles everywhere. Oh, we got a timeout before that. Okay, so Roger Colbert had called timeout before this shot to get possession and to get settled. So, wow, that was a wild possession there. It looked like complete disaster coming up here, but when Shem got hit, he dropped the ball, which was really the best thing. Excuse me, Daniel Washington. I'm sorry. It's Daniel Washington here on the near side. Dropped the ball which ended up being a good fortune for UDC as they were able to keep possession. So 6:26 to go. Timeout. UDC will take one as well. All right, out of the timeout here on Senior Day, UDC and Duyuville, the Saints from Buffalo, New York. ECC action, last game for each team. UDC here on Senior Day. 2-2 game, 6:26 to go in a fast-paced first quarter. Both teams with some quality chances so far, but only 4 goals. And UDC comes out with Shem getting it over to Boko, now here to Jacob Saunders, who moves it to Cody here on the near side. Cody's going to send it over to X. That's where Jeffrey Vo is. Vo over to Aribe. And now Saunders trying the right side alley. He's going to get warded off. Saunders goes to his left, flips it over to Shem. Shem now coming here towards the top. Flips it over to Boko. Good defense so far here from the Saints. Here comes Vo. Trying to dodge, dumps it out. Here's Boko with a shot. Goal! Eric Boko. Just a little bit of space is all he needed as he fires it for the goal. His 18 of the season. Number 18 for Eric Boko. Here on Senior Day, the senior gets a goal. To 3-2 Firebirds. 5:50 left in the opening quarter. Carnell Lofton in the face-off circle. Here on the near side wing, Jordan Shem. First time we've seen Jordan. We've seen a lot of Julian here so far. Jordan here on the near side wing. And you got Nolan Ross as the pole on the left side, far side of the field. We got a little deadlock here. And, with a clamp, good clamp there and win for Brown. So Brown's holding his own here today against Lofton. He's had a couple face-off wins. Lofton, of course, has been about 62% of the season. Brown came into the game at just 46%. Boy, he got away with one there. Here comes Engelhardt. He's coming right down the alley. He's charging, going to his left hand, shoots, and saved by Miller. Quickly up to Shem. Shem's going to be checked right there, and his stick goes flying, and that's going to be Saints' ball. So good ride there by the Saints after the missed shot, and saved by Miller, who stood up tall against the best offensive scorer on this Saints team, Tristan Engelhardt, number 17. Here is Nolan Ross getting in there defensively. That's 13, Saman Ramlal. And now it's Cholet, who's already scored. Lucas with a quick pass up front to Engelhardt. It goes around the world but doesn't go anywhere, and saved by Miller. It looked cool, but it was off net. But it always looks cool to go around the world, but not when you don't hit the goal. Here comes Shem after the clear. Looking for some options. Gets it ahead to Boko. Make that Aribe. Daniel Aribe out there. Gets it over to Emmanuel Jackson, number 3. Jackson coming here to the near side. Passes it over to Joseph Cody. Cody gets it to Vo. Quickly moves it over to Aribe. Eric Boko swinging it around. The man on the game in the game is Julian Shem, number 10. So Julian Shem out there with Jackson, Boko, Vo, and Aribe on offense for UDC. Here comes Jackson looking to shoot, firing. Hits a defender and up into the webbing of Eck. The defender was on the ground. I don't know if he meant to be or not, but it ended up blocking the shot. Lucas picks up the grounder for the Saints as they try to get organized here on offense. Nick Cholet now, he's going to wait it out as Julian Shem will give him some space. Xavier Harris comes back in the game as UDC gets an extra pole in the field. So they got 4 poles out there right now. Make that 3, just 3. So they do have 4, They got Kendall Jones is playing long stick now. Shem trying to push out Cholet. He's got the short stick mismatch. He's going for, nice little wraparound check to take it away. Can they get possession, though? Xavier Harris chasing it. Senior has it. Throws it ahead. Nicely done to Jacob Saunders. Good clear from Xavier Harris after the big play from Shem defensively in the wraparound. Here comes Saunders. Shot and a save from Eck. Thrown ahead, but player's not looking. Hits him in the back of the leg, but he's able to save it for the Saints. But good hard check there is going to be called a penalty, pushing the back on UDC. So it'll be possession for the visitors from Deauville, and Steve Lucas gets it after it's thrown ahead to him. He's going to come get the touch here on the near side. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Been entertaining. 3-2 Firebirds on top of the Saints. Ramlal is attacking, but an overhead check, well done, and there's a hit in the head. Uh-oh, we're gonna get a penalty. No, we're gonna see in the crease. Woo! UDC might have dodged a bullet there. Really good again from behind check. There's a turnover, and no, he loses it. I thought I was about to say it was a goal by Engelhardt, but he lost the ball in his webbing. Wow, that could have been disastrous. However, they do keep possession as Price got it back and moved it over to Lucas. That was a crazy exchange. And something hit, so one of the players must have hit the net because I thought the ball was in the goal, but it actually was just flying out of the webbing of Engelhardt. So Ramlal trying to go against Gregory. Gregory again knocks it out of his possession. Can they get the grounder? They do. Shem with the grounder. Dodges one man. Coming here near side. Fight through some traffic. He's got the clear, but Price tries to hit him. Here comes Shem still with possession. Man from behind doesn't see him, but does a good job keeping possession. Well done by Julian Shem, the freshman. Saunders flipping it out to the man coming out, which is Vo. Xander Torres is going to pull it back out. 1:44 to go in this first quarter. 53 on the shot clock for UDC, winning this game right now 3-2. Torres takes it down the right side. Boko coming out on the field. He has it. Now he's going to pull back. It's being defended by Lynch. Jordan Brown on Torres, but he still got the shot off. I think he hit the post or was a save, one or the other. It was a quick ball bouncing back. Here comes Torres again, trying this side, and he scores. Comes over from behind the goal from the left side to the right side and makes his first goal of the day. So Xander Torres, his 18th of the season, makes it a 4-2 UDC lead with 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Torres missed the first shot on the left side that either hit the post or the goalie, and then with another chance after a reset, makes good from the right side. So here comes Lofton once again against Brown in the faceoff circle. UDC with the 4-2 lead here in this first quarter play. Lofton and Jordan Brown. And they're both clamping. It's a deathmatch clamp here, and who's going to come out with it? Brown does. Carson Gregory pushing it back. They say possession. Gregory doing a good job staying on. I'm not giving anything easy here as Cholette gets through. Cholette through some traffic. He's going to shoot, and what a save by Matt Miller. Miller did it again. Miller's had some good point-blank saves today. Now we're under 40 left in this first quarter of play. Saints still with possession as we come down to 32 seconds left in the first quarter. See if UDC can hold on here as Lucas is trying to dodge on Nolan Ross. Ross doing a good job warding him off. Cholette. There's a yellow flag on the field, so you hear from the sideline that it looks like the Saints want to just take this into the second quarter as Cameron Prince wants his team to get organized, and we'll have first possession, no face-off to start the second quarter with a 4-2 game, UDC on top, and UDC going a man down to start the second quarter of play. We'll see what the call is, but we'll take a timeout as well. After one period, it's UDC 4, the Deauville Saints 2. All right, as we're getting ready for the start of the second quarter, UDC is going to be a man down. The Firebirds leading the Duville Saints here on Senior Day by the score 4-2. Scott Jackson with you, UDC Stream, UCC Sports Network. Hope you're enjoying the day. Carson Gregory gets called for the slash 1 minute, so Gregory for the slash for 1 minute. So the Saints will start this second quarter with possession and a man up. Matt Miller has held up strong in that first quarter, had a few one-on-one situations that he was able to come away with. They're going to need him potentially to do the same here as Englehart, the leading scorer. Tristan Englehart gets it started, number 17, and then there's a shot that's going to bounce in high from Ramlal, and it's going to be UDC possession. Oh, Cardinal sin there as they did not get close to the ball. Great job by the Firebirds and the goaltender. Quickly thrown ahead, deep shot from Kendall Jones. Oh, boy. That's going to be out of bounds. Roger Comer just giving him the stop sign now. And, that's a missed opportunity there for the Firebirds to kill off this man down. But chance here as they ride, and, still contesting for it. It's Cody fighting for it against Price. Ball is finally picked up by Fogarty, but UDC doing a good job at least killing some of it. But guess what? We got another flag on the field. So as soon as Carson Gregory or a turnover happens, oh, boy. So as soon as Gregory gets out, we're going to have somebody else going in. And here goes Englehart. He's going to go ahead and shoot and misses. Doesn't even get it to the goal, but here's the flag. And now it's going to be a 2-minute advantage coming up, a 1-minute penalty on Xander Torres. Oh, boy. Yeah. So that's why Englehart took the quick shot, because he wanted to get the time with the man, have a 2-man advantage. Smart play by him to do that. And UDC running with a lot of personnel on and off the field trying to figure this out, who's going to stay out there. And it looks like it's going to be Kendall Jones, Xavier Harris. They're calling that unnecessary, and it's a 1 minute. So Ross with the long stick. Now UDC gets a player back, so no longer a 2-man advantage. Great save by Miller. He has been terrific. You might as well kill some time. So he's going to back up, and again, Coach is telling them to hold it. Slow down, he's saying. Slow down. There's no hurry. Xavier Harris now here on the near side. No reason to throw a Pat Mahomes pass, as we like to call him. Oh, boy. And that's just exactly what Xavier did. Coach Colvert is beside himself. 13:34 to go in this second quarter of play. Xander Torres still some time on this penalty, maybe under 40 or so. So suddenly the Saints have got to hurry up here to take advantage of their advantage. Fogarty throws it ahead. It was fumbled by Cholette. Shem is on him tightly. UDC is trying to hold the fort down here, down a man. And the ball's almost thrown away. Wow, good save there by Englehart. He's going to have to hurry as it's back to even strength. UDC gets the player back. Shem's running out. Quickly they have numbers. The Saints trying to get around. But quickly UDC does a good job getting back and marking up. So the man advantage over, back to even strength with under 13 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Ball's knocked away by Kendall Jones, who's chasing it with that long stick. And can he get there? He kicks it back in, but it goes to a Saints player. Now the Saints are going to pull it out, try to save the possession. Was Montreal. Another flag coming. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That is another flag coming, and it looks like another Firebird headed to the box. And this time they're going to get Kendall Jones waiting for the call. Full minute. So full minute on cross-check on Kendall Jones, 1 minute. Lucas fakes it. Englehart's going to wind up and shoot and score. Tristan Englehart finally got that bouncer to go after a couple misses the last two times. Drills that one, and, well, that'll hurt a little bit because it's quickly into this penalty. And, again, UDC had fought off a couple man-down situations just to be put in one more, and that was just too many to handle. So 4-3. UDC hanging on here, but that'll be a little frustrating because you had the man down cleared, and actually had a 2-man advantage killed off as well, and then the extra man down just was too much to ask, and a hell of a shot there from Tristan Engelhardt. So Lofton and Brown, I mean, these clamps, they're going to dig all the way into this ground before you're going to have to resod the field in that spot before the night's over. Ball knocked away. Still possession in the air. Who's going to get it? And it's going to be a infraction on the Saints over and back. So UDC able to get a clear here, potentially, with 12:16 to go. Kendall Jones just got out of the penalty box. And now it'll be Shem that picks it up. Jordan Shem, man behind him, he gets it clear. Past midfield. Now he's going to get it into the offensive end. Over to Vo. Over to Jacob Saunders. New shot clock for UDC. And possession up a goal. See if they get that one back. They just gave up. Nice pass. Here's Jordan Shem. The shot bouncer is going to be wide, but a little high, I should say, but Cody's back there, closest to the ball, stays with UDC. 57 left on the shot clock. Cody from X comes over on the left side, turns around, makes to the right side. Almost went up and over. Instead, he throws it back to Vo. Vo makes a quick pass. Shem's going to fire from up there and score! Jordan Shem, Julian Shem, the freshman. Julian Shem, number 10 with the goal. Firebirds with their 5th goal of the game. And 5 different scorers here today as well. Got to like the distribution. Cody, Oribe, Boko, Torres, and now Shem. Makes it 5-3 with 11:37 left here in this first half. It's a nice answer from UDC. Less than a minute later after they gave up the man advantage goal. Lofton sends it backwards and picks it up. Make that Bahana. Giovanni Bahana with the win there on the faceoff. The senior, also here celebrating senior day. Got the win, but UDC unable to get the make good on the shot, but a good win from Giovanni Bahana, who's been very comfortable taking faceoffs over the years here at the UDC Sportsplex. Ethan Lynch with the clear. Then fighting through some traffic was Ramlal, but he turns it over. Here comes Vo. Does not have numbers, so he's just going to kind of run to the left side, get it back to Cody. Cody now. Back to Vo on the left side. UDC's got the new shot clock and possession and a 2-goal lead. See if they can add to it. They have not been able to get more than a 2-goal lead in this one so far. Cody flips it off to Torres right in front and scores. So Torres for the second time today. UDC, as quickly as I can say, has not enjoyed more than a 2-goal lead as a 3-goal lead. 10:42 to go. So UDC, after giving up that goal to make it a 4-3 game, have put back-to-back goals in under a minute. So really good response here from the Firebirds. So Giovanni Bahana gave him a little spark winning that faceoff. And UDC did a good job with the takeaway here after it looked like it was a clear. And we got a false start there going on Brown. He went early. So UDC will have possession again, trying to add to the tab here up 6-3. So Xander Torres with that second goal. Look at Xander's numbers here. I believe he is now at 19 on the year, so got a chance to get to 20 before the day's over in the season. Vo out to Boko. Julian Shem's out there with him. Torres and Cody. And they're saying Boko, he's going to dodge from up here. He's got a shorty on him. And it's Brown, the faceoff man. Flips it over quickly to Jackson, who's also on offense. Jackson's going to shoot a little wide, but backing it up was Cody. 50 seconds, under 50 seconds left on the clock. Cody makes a dodge, goes to his left. Nice move from Cody, shoots, misses, but Bo picks it up quickly, backing it up. Bo's going to reset. Bo kind of tap dancing around that crease. Flips it over. Nice pass and great shot, but it's good, even better defense from Eck on the Torres shot. Really good look from Bo to Torres, but give Reset credit with a big save there. And here comes Nolan Ross picking up the errant pass. Ross is going to make a run. They've got a player back, so smart play from UDC. Good clear for the defenseman. Julian Shem gets it in deep back to Eric Boko. Boko with Jackson, Torres, Vo, and Cody out there. Boko with a shorty on him, goes left side. And he's going to run to X. See if UDC can run that action again to get Torres or some other cutters open. It's been pretty good for them so far here. They've had some success. 45 left here on the shot clock. Boko quickly again to Torres up front. Oh, but another save from Eck. Good shot. Torres had a chance to wind up. He had some space, but Eck able to answer the call. And here comes quickly the other direction is Cholette, but he pulls it back and is waiting for some fresh middies. Now he's going to go in, and they're going to get a timeout. Timeout called as they're trying to stop the momentum here. Smart call there from Coach Prince. As with 8:45 to go here in this first half and trailing 6-3, timeout from the Saints, and we'll take one as well. All right, Deauville, after the timeout, will have the possession in the offensive zone. Saints in the red and the gray for Buffalo, New York. Year one in the ECC for Deauville, 0-10 of the season. Tough to start a program for sure. And they're down some numbers today as well, but they've been hanging tough here with the Firebirds. Firebirds looking for win number 3 on the season. Final game of the year, too, and it is senior day here at UDC. All right, back to action. 6-3 Firebirds. Nolan Ross defending Nick Cholette. Cholette's got a goal here today. Now looking to dodge against Ross from the X position. Trying to get to the wraparound. He loses the ball in front, and it's kicked around and almost kicked towards the goal, and I think we're going to have a crease violation, and we do. In fact, a crease violation on the Saints. So it's kind of a wild exchange. One of those ones, the ball's there, and you almost see a player like golf it into the goal. The hockey shot, but, oh boy, UDC Kendall Jones threw another one away. These Pat Mahomes passes, as we like to refer to them as, not really working out today for the Firebirds. So 8:14 to go in the first half of play. Ball's thrown into Lynch. Lynch is going to walk it up. The deep ball looking for a man to cut loose, and he does. He's got Cameron Fogarty who takes it. Fogarty's going to get the touch. So 8 minutes left in this first half. Almost, and he does throw it away to Engelhart. Wow. A couple unforced errors by each team. Each team long sticks here in the last 30 seconds of play. There's Carson Gregory looking for somebody to get open. Gregory's still looking, throws it across to Harris. Harris, nicely done. Gets it to Jacob Saunders. Saunders should be able to get the touch pretty easily here, and he does. 60 seconds left on the shot clock for UDC. That was a good clear. Much smarter than the last one. Jordan Shem gets the pass from Xander Torres and over to Jeffrey Vo. Vo over to Jackson. Now Saunders is going to pull it out. 45 on the clock. Nice move, but no good defense, good help defense. And Jackson winds up, hits a crossbar, makes it the right post, and the ball's going to be out of bounds, and that should be, and it is, the Saints' ball. Wow. But he had a real chance to wind up there, just missed a goal in that right side corner. It hits the right post. Really good look from Jackson. He's a little frustrated with himself, but well, he really put some heat behind that thing, too. Goalie didn't see it, but was lucky the post was there to save him. And they're going to get another penalty on UDC. Wow. Wow. So Firebirds are making too much of a habit here playing man down today. We'll do it again as Xavier Harris heads into the penalty box. Calling it a slash. Got to keep your eyes on 17, who Lucas has got it right now. Number 4 gets it to 17. Here comes Thompson. Nope. Or Engelhardt, rather, and there he scores. Tristan Engelhardt. Boom. Right there. You just can't leave him enough space. Can't leave him any space, really. He came into the game with 23 goals. He's got 26 now in game 11 of the season. That was quite a rip there with 6:37 to go here in this first half. So back to a 2-goal game. UDC didn't get to enjoy the prosperity too long as the goal is ripped in. Carnell Lofton and Brown, once again, they've had some good ones here so far. And this one won by Lofton. Picks it up, throws it ahead to Torres over there on the right side, far side of the field. And the ball's being left there for Boko, who's checked in. Boko swings it over here to the near side to Vo. Torres from behind the cage. Over to Jones. Boko's backing it up. 54 left on the clock. Boko trying the right side alley. Fakes the shot. Now he's going to shoot and score. Eric Boko, nice little hesitation move. Right when you thought he was just going to pull it back out, boom, scores his 19th of the season and second in this game.
UDC number 32, Eric Boko.
So back to a 4-goal lead for the Firebirds with 5:58 left in this opening half. Here on Senior Day, good one from the senior, Eric Boko from Silver Spring. Springbrook High School. You see the Saints rallying in front of their goal, talking defensive strategy, and here comes Brown. Back to the face-off circle against Lofton. Coach Colbert gave Lofton a face-off off to have Barhana do it. Barhana went out there and won it, and ever since then it seems like Lofton has been a man possessed as he wins another one. So Lofton, the freshman, who's coming into the day at 62% on face-offs this season and wins another one. Won the last few ever since he got to rotate it out for one. So ball movement here from UDC. And the Firebirds looking to get in business on offense. There's Julian Shem. Shem going left side, gets it over to Saunders, back to Cody. Cody looking to dodge. Nice move. Fakes the pass, and now he's going to go to the shot. Oh, beautiful from Cody. Couple fakes and goal. Firebirds now with the 4-goal lead for the first time today. Excellent move from Joseph Cody. Boy, he had him on skates back there. Cody with his second of the day. He's got 16 on the year. 8-4 game. And back to the face-off circle where suddenly it has been a, yes, Carnell Lofton show, and it continues for UDC. Lofton, though, gets it stripped from behind. Ball's up. Where's it? Who's going to get it? And it's going to be Brown who gets it. He's headed the other direction now here in transition. Got the timeout called, I think, again by the Saints, yes. Saints are going to burn a timeout, and we'll take one as well. It's 8-4 UDC, 4:52 to go here in the first half. The timeout. It's actually UDC ball. Interesting. Here comes Jackson and scores. No. No. What happened? No goal. I think. Oh, Roger Colbert called timeout before the shot with 4:45 to go here in the first quarter. Or first half, excuse me. That was a wild exchange. First of all, I don't know how the Saints lost the ball. They had called the timeout prior. I don't know how that switched unless they called one too many timeouts. But that would have been a penalty. I don't know. Interesting. No goal, though, for UDC, unfortunately. 8-4 lead, 4:45 to go here in this first half. All right, timeout before the shot, unfortunately for UDC, but they'll have ball and the 4-goal lead, 8-4, 4:45 to go here in this first half of play. We had a good one for the home Firebirds here on Senior Day. Jeffrey Vaughn, one of the seniors, moves it over to the youngster, Dylan Donaldson. Xander Torres over here to Jackson. Vo gets a touch. There's Donaldson, number 20 at X. Over to Cody. Xander Torres. Aribe is out there as well. Here comes Torres looking to dodge on Brown. Goes down the left side. Strong hand. Gets it over. Another shot for Aribe. Goal! Daniel Aribe with another goal. Made the start today and has been lighting it up. Aribe with his second on the day, 9-4 UDC. So basically a goal from the same spot they lost the goal on prior to the timeout. But this time it's Aribe, who's got 2 on the day. Really good start for him. Once again, Carnell Lofton, who has been red hot in this faceoff circle, will get an opportunity with the faceoff. And on the wing here, on the near side, is going to be Nico Tharp. For the first time we've seen the senior today, Tharp. And they're going to say Lofton started early. So only thing that can stop Lofton is Lofton, apparently. So he had a nice clean win, but apparently they thought he went a little fast. So Nick Cholette on the restart, who's got a few of the goals here today for the Saints, with 4 minutes left here in this first half of play. Moves it over to Engelhardt. Englehart's got 3 goals already. He's going down the right side. Right side, good job there defensively on Engelhardt by Barhana as he sticks with Engelhardt, keeps checking him. Engelhardt seems to like the contact as he comes, switches hands again, going to the strong side and is not going to be able to get it there. Jones picks it up with his short stick. Here comes Miller out of the cage, and he throws it ahead kind of desperately. But it should be handled, and it is, quickly and back forward for the Saints. Nick Cholette. Yeah, Miller didn't want to get hit, so he quickly got that sucker out like a hot potato. Once the Coleys leave the crease, they're fair game like anybody else. Here comes Cholette down the left side. Barhana, who's out there playing hard defense. Short stick. He's been out there really getting after it. Cholette. Backing up. Now trying to dodge on Barhana. Makes one man miss. And there it is to Engelhardt. He's going to get to a strong hand and scores. Engelhardt. Again, Tristan Engelhardt just gets a little bit of separation and gets that 4th goal of the game. So Engelhardt with his goal with 2:53 left here in this first half makes it a 9-5 UDC game. So again, Lofton in the faceoff circle against Brown. UDC's long stick on the near side is Matthews, Bisrat. And there's a strong win for Lofton, who's going to shoot it, and he's going to miss, but they do have – oh, the race was on. And they're going to say the goalie won the race. Risek able to beat Donaldson there. You hate to see that. Players have got to go back that play up, but just a gift right back. So UDC gets a gift. Let's see what they do with it. 2:42 to go in this first. Torres with the restart. Quickly over to Donaldson. Vo at the X. It's going to back it up. And they're keeping it hot out here as Saunders is back on the field to Torres. Donaldson on the right side flips it over to Vo, who handles it to Daniel Washington, throws it across to Saunders. Here comes Saunders looking to dodge. Saunders gets to his left. Saunders is going to wind up. This is going to be high, but Vo's there to back it up. So 47 left on the clock. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first half. Julian Shem, number 10 at the X position now. Looking to dodge against the shorty. Brings it around, gets it to Saunders. Saunders again trying to wind up, but good defense there. Good help defense from the visitors. A nice move by Vo to get loose. Vo can't get much on it, but he gets it in! The right corner, Jeffrey Vo. I was just getting ready to say I don't think he got enough on it, but he did. He got plenty on it. It was about the spot, too. May not have had the most heat on it, but he had the perfect placement in that right-hand corner, beating Risek for the goal. And Risek's been pretty good back there. Could be a lot worse than 10-5 at this point, but that's where we stand with 1:47 to go here in this first half. But on senior day, Jeffrey Vo gets his 5th of the year. Really pretty play and very fitting of the way he plays. Acrobatic. Jeffrey Vo always flying around, sacrificing. Great play and shot and goal there. Once again, Lofton gets clamped down. This time Brown is just sucking that thing into the dirt. And it's still loose here on the near side. Who's going to come away with it? And it's going to be the Saints. That's Fogarty. Gets it ahead to Brown. Brown almost got it swapped away from behind as Tharp was chasing him. They get the touch as Cholette gets down there. Moves it to Lucas. Back to Cholette as they're waiting for some fresh middies to get out there. As we mentioned, this is kind of a short bench today. I think there's only four reserves. I think one of them may be a goalie, too. And here comes Price. Stop-start, number 0. Coming up now, 1 minute left in this first half. UDC with a 5-goal lead, their largest. Remlal trying to get to his right side, and he does. Passes it across and errantly, but stays alive. It was deflected, I think. And that keeps it going to Cholette. Cholette's going to back up. Again, now under 40, make that 35 seconds left in the first half. There is a differential shot in game clock. Shot clock's down to 15. So Kendall Jones with Cholette trying to dodge, and it's going to be a high shot, but it will stay with the Saints. Only 10 seconds on the shot clock, 26 and a half, and Engelhardt is well aware of it. Here comes Tristan Engelhardt. He's going to try to dodge on Gregory, and he's going to shoot, and it's going to be denied before it even gets to the goal, and I think that's going to be a clock violation, and it should be. 1 second on the shot clock, so they're going to get the ball, and that's going to be a violation. So 16 seconds left after the violation here in this first half. UDC trying to get a shot off. Miller's going to restart it with 12 seconds left. So 12 seconds left here in the half. Miller has got to hurry. He's going to have to throw that Hail Mary. He's going to do it. Oh, and it just gets stuck in his webbing. It goes behind the goal. Oh, my goodness. So now suddenly the Saints with possession. Oh, boy, 5 seconds left. You'd think they'd try to get some action here to Engelhardt. I mean, really, whoever touches it has just got to go at the net with just 5 seconds left. There's not a whole lot of time to do much else unless you hit a dodging person in front of the crease like they tried to do there. And stick was taken away from Price, and that's going to do it. End of the half. And we are at halftime. UDC, a good first half, leads it by the score of 10-5. We'll take a timeout, come back with the start of the second half here on Senior Day as the Firebirds enjoy a 10-5 halftime lead. All right. Get ready to start the second half. Team switch sides. You see it be on left to right with the visitors from Deauville, the Saints, Buffalo, New York, going right to left in the red and the gray. You see in the home whites, black numbers today. And the red trim. Firebirds 10-5 halftime lead. It'll be Carnell Lofton Jr., who's been red hot in the face-off circle here lately against Jordan Brown, who's done a good job early when he get that clamp down. But lately, it has been Carnell Lofton Jr. with a big advantage, and that's why UDC's got the 5-goal lead. But this time Brown wins right out of half. Brown straight ahead with a head of steam. Quickly dumps it off to Lucas, who never had the ball, tried to shoot, and run down by Kendall Jones for UDC. Jones getting the clear, flips it ahead to Nolan Ross, who gets across midfield. Ross moves it to Cateau. Cateau gets the touch. Wesley Cateau, freshman, out there. Julian Shim rolls it back to Saunders. Here is Aribe with 2 goals already on senior day, Daniel Aribe. Moves it over to Saunders, back to Julian Shim. Shim over to Vo. Vo overthrowing Cateau, and that's going to go out of bounds. So UDC is going to turn it over. 14-13 left here in the third. UDC has made a change in goal, as they said they would at halftime. So Najee Wilson now, the goaltender. Nick Gillette with Aribe pushing on him. Gillette pulls it back out. Throws it across to Rumlal. Tristan Engelhardt back to Gillette. Gillette's got a couple goals. He's got the shorty on him right now. He's going to try to dodge, but now they switch over. And with the switch, they almost left somebody open, but Lucas was unable to take advantage of it. Looking for cutters. Instead, he gets out to Gillette. Gillette now trying to dodge, being doubled by 2 poles. Quickly needs to get rid of it, and he does. Ramlal had an advantage for a moment. Now throws it back to Gillette. Ball's loose, and Carson Gregory, what a beautiful play. He's running ahead. Oh, Carson's thinking about shooting. Instead, he dumps it off. Oh, can't get it to Cateau, but Cateau able to, no, loses a possession. Oh, what a shame. Here comes Engelhardt. Flips it ahead quickly, and right there on the doorstep in front of Wilson, who comes up and makes a save against Lucas. Well done, and the grounder is now picked up by Jacob Saunders, who makes a man miss. So he gets the clear for UDC. Up ahead to Aribe, who winds up, but he is denied by Reese Eck. Reese Eck with a big save, and quickly the other way. You want to stop Engelhardt. Left-hander pulls it back. Now he goes to his right. Now he's looking to shoot and does, but again, Najee Wilson on the spot scoops it up. Najee fresh in, being tested here early and standing up to it. Quickly gets it ahead to Xander Torres, who kindly goes by the official. Xander throws it ahead to Cody. Cross, I should say. Cody on the left side. Keeping it hot. Here comes Boko. Here on the near side. Boko back to Jordan Shem. Like that, Julian Shem. Number 10, Julian Shem. 12 is Jordan. Julian makes one man miss. He's got some space. He's going to wind up. Instead, he passes it off in front to Cody, who scores. Cateau, Wesley Cateau with the goal.
Goal, UDC number 7.
Wesley Cateau. Wesley Cateau with 11:47 left here in this third quarter. Makes it 11-5 UDC. Wesley Cateau getting some action here in this third quarter and making good with his opportunity. Nice to see. As we get ready for the face-off coming up. So the freshman, that's his 4th goal of the season. Out of British Columbia. We're in a death match again with this. This time it's Brahana, I think. No, that is still Lofton in there with Brown. I mean, we've seen this a few times today. No, it was Brahana. I had it right the first time. So Brahana was in the death match of the clamp with Brown, who really likes to get that clamp down. He's just not been able to pop it. All right, here we go. Off the restart, it's UDC Daniel Washington ahead to Cateau, who just scored. And Xander Torres fakes the pass. Over to Jackson. Emmanuel Jackson, Jay Jackson. From Princeton, New York, the freshman, looking to dodge here. Heads down the right side, dumps it off to Boko. Back to Vo, who's going to wind up and score! Vo rips it in. The senior on senior day, Jeffrey Vo, jumps up and celebrates after his 2nd of the day. So 12-5, 10:54 left in the 3rd. Firebirds off and running here in this 3rd quarter. And Giovanni Brahana again going to face off here for UDC, waiting on Brown as he's walking back. So Jordan Brown once again. Bet he goes the clamp. Here's Giovanni Brahana. And wins it. Oh, nice move by Brown. Flips it ahead, but missed by Tristan Engelhardt. Lucas runs it down. Steve Lucas moves the ball back to Nick Cholette. Cholette's waiting for his fresh midi to come out. Tristan Engelhardt back to Lucas. Back to Engelhardt to Cholette. Cholette now with Carson Gregory up on him. Looking to make a move. Is able to get behind Gregory. Those were Gregory's got him a few times. That wraparound check, and he did it again. Oh, he's gotten him a couple times that, but Carson can't handle the grounder and falls down and out of bounds, unfortunately. But that was a really good move by the defender. That's actually Jason Alberto Madrano, number 16. Excuse me, not Carson. Carson's 15, and that's Madrano who's made that wraparound. Carson's in the same thing. They kind of look similar out there, 15 and 16, except Madrano has that big knee brace on, and it's going to be a turnover. So you got to give credit where credit's due. Madrano with an excellent wraparound check, and the ball will say it was deflected by the Firebird. So Nick Cholette brings it back in for the Saints. He's trying to get his man open. Rumlal, and he finally does. Giovanni Barahana on him. Barahana against Rumlal. Barahana really likes to be physical on defense. Look at that, pushing him out. Quickly in front, Lucas to his man who shoots and misses. Wide left was Montreal, finally got a shot off. And UDC with a hustle. Way to go, Kendall Jones. Najee Wilson has stood up strong here so far. Here's Madrano. Madrano gets it ahead to Carson Gregory. I just realized today almost look like twins. All right, and that ball is knocked away. Good turnover. Good ride from Tristan Engelhardt to force the turnover, I should say. So it's Lucas and Engelhardt here on the left side. Now the ball goes out to Nick Cholette. Over to Rumlal. Rumlal trying the right side. Turns around, loses it. And chasing is going to be Jacob Saunders. Can't get there. So ball will stay on this end with the Saints. They got 52 seconds left in their shot clock. There's 8:52 left here in this 3rd quarter of play. It's 11, make that 12-5 UDC. The 12-5 game, Firebirds. Right up front, and there's a goal. That one was a little too easy as the man had snuck in there. Montreal gets a goal right in front of the crease to make it a 12-6 game. So Montreal gets his first of the day. With 8:41 to go here in this third quarter. So Carnell Lofton Jr. back out after taking a couple face-offs off. Take on Kendall Jones. Jordan Brown. Can Lofton get there? No, he can't. Not first. Let's see. It's still loose. Who's going to get the grounder? And coming out of a rib, they had it for a minute. There's going to be a push from behind. Should be an infraction on the Saints. No, they're saying the other way. Say infraction on UDC. Lofton hit the deck. But we're going to get a timeout by the Saints. They're not taking him home with them. 8:31 to go here in the third. It is a 12-6 game. UDC on top. We'll take a timeout as well. All right, back to action after the timeout for the Saints. 8:31 to go here in the third. They will restart it with Nick Cholette, the freshman. He's got 11 goals in the season. He's had a couple here today as well. Goes to the left side. He's got Tristan Engelhardt, number 17, out there as well. So Cholette's taking it to the X with 60 on the clock. He's going to try to dodge and does a nice job. Gets it up to Lucas. Looks like this play that just ran, but this time does not work. And they're going to say last touch by the Firebirds. So UDC will have to drop in. Engelhardt's open, and he's asking for it. And quickly, he gets his shot off and scores. So number 17 does it again. 2 goals here in this. Make that 1 goal here in this first goal in the second half. That's 4 goals on the day for Engelhardt. Actually make that 5 goals for Engelhardt of the day. We're losing track. So 5 for him on the day. Engelhardt came in with 23. May hit 30 for the season before the day's over. Torres is going to get, he lights up round, but he's going to pay the price for it as 3 flags come out. That probably going to be an unreleasable situation as well. Oh, boy. Let's get the call here. 7:53 to go. With a 5-goal lead, you just don't want to do anything crazy for UDC, and that might have fallen into that category right now. Doing things crazy. No reason to take penalties. Two minutes contact to the head. So this is a big one here. UDC. I believe that is unreleasable as well. So UDC going to play man down here for a little bit. See how they can handle it. Just under 8 minutes, and Engelhardt says thank you. He's got goal number 6. And suddenly things are getting dicey here. 12-8 game. So Engelhardt, man, he is tough. Tristan Engelhardt has been a monster this season for the first-year program. Freshman out of Orlando, Florida. Was at Bridgewater Rhineham prior to transferring to Uville, and he has been very good for them at this point. Good freshman year. Farhani wins a face-off. They needed that. He's going to go shoot, and UDC really needs a possession to kill some of this clock. 76 left here on a shot clock for UDC. Still a lot of time left on that penalty. I think I marked it around 7:52 of the first, so we're not even quite a minute into it. So Shem gets the touch. Gets it over to Jackson, Jay Jackson. Back to Julian Shem. UDC can work down the clock. 50 seconds left on the shot clock. Again, leading this game 12-8. Don't want to take your foot off the gas too much. I mean, this is college across the shot clock. Get a lot of possession still left in this ball game. We're only in the third quarter. So Julian Shem with 30 seconds now. The clock's going to run to X. So they continue to eat away at this man down situation for UDC. They've already given up a goal in the unreleasable 2-minute shot to the head. Out to Boko. Boko looking to shoot. He's going to be wide off the mark, but closest to the ball is Cody with 6:21 left in the quarter, but only 15 on the shot clock now as they get it back in. So they're going to have to hurry and get one on goal here. Cody looking to do that himself. He takes a shot and scores! A short-handed goal from Joseph Cody.
Joseph Cody.
Big-time goal. They needed that. 13-8 Firebirds as Cody gets his third of the day. Cody's got 17 now. Cody. 6:13 left. So Lofton and Brown back in the faceoff circle. Lofton with the win. Getting it over to Boko, shooting low, and that's going to be wide. UDC closest to the ball. 6:04 to go. Cody with the restart. Over to Cateau. Wesley gets it out to Jacob Saunders. Saunders loses it, and it's picked up by Cameron Fogarty, who loses it. So UDC keeps possession. Clock never changed, so 61 on the clock. 5:50 to go. Penalty's over. UDC's back to even strength. Cody gets it over here to Julian Shem. And back out to Xander Torres at the top of the circle, who's out of the box. So Xander Torres asking if somebody's coming out. No. 68 left here on the half, waiting for Jay Jackson, who comes in. Here comes Jay Jackson getting downhill. Jay stops, going to fire. That's going to be wide, but closest is going to be Cody. Jay took a hit there after that shot. Cody back to Torres. Got 50 on the shot clock. Xander looking to dodge against the shorty. Goes to his left. Fakes the pass. Goes down the alley. Shoots it. Scores. Wow. Didn't look like there was much room in that near post for Xander to squeeze that in, but he did. Xander Torres making up for that penalty. Make it a 14-8 game. UDC climbing back up to a 6-goal lead with 5:02 left here in the third. And for Xander, I believe that is 3 on the day. So he's at 20 on the year. Xander had a goal in the first, second, and third, so scored in each quarter so far for Xander Torres. Get a 14-8 game here in the third quarter. UDC and Uville. And they're going to get a violation on Jordan Brown, the freshman from Jessup, Maryland, for the Saints. Ribbe taking it up the left side. Daniel Ribbe running towards X, throws it across to Xander Torres. Joseph Cody now. Back out to Washington, over to Jackson, keeping it hot to Aribe. Aribe now looking to dodge a senior. Comes back towards his right, gets it out to Jackson, who's going to wind up and score. Wow, he just ripped his net with that shot, didn't he? Woo! Jackson really got a full momentum whip on his shot with 4:26 to go. Emmanuel J. Jackson with a goal. Freshman. Finally gets one. He had one earlier that was waved off because just right before it, UDC had got a timeout. Well, I'm not sure anybody on the field knew there was a timeout because the refs are so quiet with it. But so again, Lofton and Brown on the faceoff. This time Brown has the advantage, but can he get the grounder? And he does. It's a possession gained from the Saints after the little goal run by UDC, trying to stop the bleeding a little bit. Nick Cholette has it up by the circle. Cholette moving it over to Ramlal, back to Cholette. Cholette backing up. Now trying to dodge on the shorty. Gets to his right hand, passes it ahead and errantly, and see if they call that a shot or not. That was Jaden Hogue covering him. They called a shot, so Engelhardt gets it. He's dodging on Carson Gregory. He tries to do a wrap around and misses, but it will stay with 36 on the clock. Engelhardt's got 6 goals in the day. Can't really doubt anything he does. Lucas dodging. Lucas getting it out to Cholette. Cholette now makes a nice move. Great save by Najee. Najee with another big save. Najee Wilson really been good back there. Ross running backwards with it. He's going across to Carson Gregory. The deep hole gets it. Now he's going to make a run. So Carson flips it ahead to Cody. Cody needs to get a touch, though. Instead, he'll throw it over to Vo. Bo will get the touch for the offense, and they're in the offensive zone. Bo's going to go straight ahead. Makes a tough pass. Cody to Cateau, rather, who was just leaning the wrong direction. Good idea, because he did have Wesley there, but Wesley just unable to handle the pass. So Wesley not able to get to it. UDC riding here. They're not going to let it have anything too easily. But they do get it across to the Saints. Leon Adams ended up getting the clear. Lucas gets it back to Ramlal. Ramlal at the circle, waiting for a sub as Brown's going to go off the field. And Simon Ramlal is going to come back on. Engelhardt behind the goal. The X position flips it out. He's got Ramlal who just came off on the field. A great save again by Wesley, or Najee Wilson rather. Ooh, Ramlal get a little physical here with Nico Tharp. Nico gave him a little bit of a check. He gave him one back. Here comes Price down the alley and right into Najee Wilson's webbing. He's got it. Nice fake by Nolan Ross. Ahead of Carson Gregory. Carson gets it clear. Carson now taking a run, flips it ahead. He's got Wesley Cateau who shoots it and is saved. Rasek, nicely done. He has been really done a nice job in there today. Good wraparound check from Torres. But nobody was there to pick it up as Nick Cholette handles it. So differential in the clock, game clock, is about 6 seconds. 61 on the shot clock. And game clock for this quarter is 1:02 right now. Now we're at 1 minute. So yeah, it's an 8-second differential. Dodging is Cholette, getting around Jackson, and gets it knocked away. Jackson knocked it away, the wraparound, but Engelhardt, of course, is there Tristan Engelhardt's everywhere, isn't he? Number 17. But now Lucas with Ross on him tight. Ross really doing a good job. The long stick keeping him out. And Price can't scoop it up, but he gets a second chance at it and takes a shot, and that's going to be save possession for the Saints with 26 on the clock. Engelhardt quickly, as Wilson was out of position for a second, but got back in there quickly. Nicely done by Wilson. And here comes Julian Jackson with a head of steam. Jay Jackson, I should say. Emmanuel Jay Jackson. Emmanuel now with a shot, and boy, bouncer, and we're going to get a penalty coming up, I think, on the Saints. I think UDC's about to go man up with just 15 left here in this quarter. So this will carry over if need be. And we got flags everywhere. What's going on behind the play? What happened? We got laundry everywhere. Don't know what happened behind the play, but trying to sort this thing out. But like the entire, we've already got Gillette in there. Waiting to hear the calls from the officials on our end of the side. It looks like Gillette and Price are going to be in for the Saints. Maybe not. No, Price is going to stay on the field. No, it's going to be Gillette and 23, Montreal. Corbin Montreal is going to go in with Gillette. But why? We don't know. We're waiting. We have a new shot clock for UDC with 15 seconds left here in this quarter. Waiting to get the penalty calls here. Two-man up for UDC, it looks like. Although I think Nolan Ross is in the penalty box as well. So Ross is a man up for UDC, it appears. So 24/1 minute. Unsportsmanlike as well. I think UDC got an unsportsmanlike on their side. So two players in the box. It looks like just one for UDC. So we'll take a timeout come the fourth quarter. UDC leads at 15-8 and will be a man up. All right, final 15 minutes of regulation here. UDC with the 15-8 lead and possession and a man up. As there was an unsportsmanlike, there was a slash, there's a lot of things going on. Boko with his shot, he's going to miss at point blank, but UDC will retain possession here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to have this man advantage for about another 40 seconds or so. 45 seconds was what it started with the quarter, I believe. So maybe more like 30 now. Jay Jackson with a shot that hits off the goalie's stick. Still in. Boko picks it up. So Boko gets it over to Julian Shem. Back over in front to Jay Jackson, who moves it across quickly to Torres, who fakes one way. Torres going up the cage, shoots. Oh, hits a post! And they're going to say step to the crease after that, and now we got a penalty. Oh, boy. So in the crease was Torres, I think. And then a penalty. What's the penalty going to be? Is it on Manuel Jackson, it looks like, is going off the field, going towards that way. And watching Roger Colbert's reaction, it appears to be on him. So much for the man advantage lasting too long for UDC, as they are now back to even after the penalty. So unsportsmanlike is what the call is going to be on Jackson. So after this is all sorted out, we'll see if the Saints end up with any type of advantage here on the field. But fourth quarter play, 14:07 clock ticking to go. And winding up and shooting wide is Steve Lucas, high and wide. But they'll keep possession to Uville with the ball. And 14:01 to go. Yeah, 14:01 to go, 15-8. And Price brings it back in. Gets it over here to the near side to Montreal. Fake pass there from Rumlal. Montreal now backs up. Rumlal over to Engelhart. Engelhart's going to wind up low. It's blocked before it ever gets there. Engelhart gets his own rebound, shoots again and misses with 13:38 to go here in this fourth quarter. And UDC's still got Jackson in the box. The man advantage going here for the Saints. And Rumlal out, winding up. Nope. Quickly moves it over to Price. Montreal tries to throw it across. It was deflected by Gregory, and the ball's loose and picked up by UDC for a moment. Now giving chase is Barhana. Can Barhana get there? Is pushed back. Gregory now gets the grounder for UDC. Flips it ahead to Boko, who's going to run for cover. And we're back to even. Torres trying to get it out. Oh, wildly, but here comes Barhana winding up, shooting and missing. Closest the ball should be UDC, and it is. So that was kind of a wild exchange there. UDC dodges the bullet again on being a man down. Here comes Boko. Boko now with Hansberry out there. UDC's got everybody live today. Hansberry moving it over to Jordan Shem. Cody to Torres. Derek Boko. Back to Julian Shem, who's getting a running start. Julian's going to dodge. Going towards the right side. Passes it. There's Torres with the fire, but it's blocked before it ever gets the goalie. Torres picks up his own rebound, and he gets slashed, and we're going to have another man-up opportunity for UDC coming up here in a few. So 15 seconds on the shot clock for UDC. As Julian Shem's trying to dodge. He's got double team. He's got to flip it out to Boko. 8 on the clock. Just 6 on the clock. They get short clock here. Jordan Shem's going to have to make something happen in a hurry. Can he get a shot off? He does, but it's on goal, and it's saved. And it, of course, is going to be a UDC possession because of the penalty coming up. So the Firebirds will go man up with 11:59 left here in regulation and a 7-goal lead, 15-8. So coming out for the Firebirds, the man up is going to be Boko, Cody, Saunders, Torres. 1-minute penalty for the slash. Jay Jackson moves it over. Julian Shem tries to go low, but it is blocked. It was blocked by the deep hole and thrown out of the fray there. ahead, and it is, who else? Tristan Engelhardt trying to go get a shorty. And it was hit from behind by Kendall Jones. Well done, but the possession should stay, and it does. With the Saints, 11:30 to go here in this game. UDC trying to hang on here, 15-8 lead. Still a lot of time left for DeUville. And there's a shot that's not even going to get it. It hit somebody's helmet, I think, and then went up the top of the roof of the building behind us over to the Athletic Center. Tristan Engelhardt restarting. Engelhardt looking for some options. It's Kendall Jones. Backs him up. Jones does a good job to stand his ground. Ball's on the ground. Who's going to get it? Engelhardt almost had it. No, Saunders pulls away with it. Jacob Saunders gets it grounded for UDC as UDC gets possession back. I think we're back to even at this point. Shem, UDC got some chance to have numbers here, and there's a shot and a save as Oribe rips it. As we went back to even strength, Saunders blocks it. Jackson's going to pick it up. No, it's still loose. Torres has it, shoots it, and it's blocked. And what do we have? We got a timeout, I think. Roger Culver got a timeout before all that exchange. So 10:37 to go here in the fourth. UDC with a 15-8 lead, and we got a timeout on the field, and we'll take one as well. All right, back to live action. UDC, 7-goal lead, 10:37 to go after the timeout. Ribe moving it over to Vo, back out to Eric Boko. Boko to Cody, over to Xander Torres. Xander throws it over to Westerly Cateau. Get Jeffrey Vo. 50 seconds on the shot clock. UDC trying to use some patience here. Organization, they got a big lead and plenty of time still left in this game. You don't want it to stay quick, bad shots. So Cody now dodging, going left, flips it ahead to Vo, who's open in front. Oh, gets it swiped away from behind. Somehow, some way, I think Wesley Cateau comes out of that scrum. No, he loses it. And there was a strip from behind. I think there was Fogarty, number 2, who did a nice job getting it before Vo could get up into a shot. And Resek, the freshman goaltender for the Saints, has done a nice job here today. Really good goaltending all the way around. Here go quickly ahead. It's Oribe, the senior. Now he's going to pull it back. UDC with the new shot clock. Smart play there. 9:25 to go in regulation. Roger Culver wants him to get it to Wesley Cateau at the X. Cateau out to Vo, does a nice job saving it. It's kind of a low pass. Torres. There's Cody on the far side. Number 14 throws it over to Daniel Uribe. 9 back to 14 for UDC. 50 seconds on the shot clock. Here comes Torres from the circle. Switches hands. Going to get a shot off, and whoa, just wide. And UDC keeps possession. Well, that was a rip. We could get a good view of that one. From the behind view. Boy, Torres had a lot of smoke on that thing. Coming off the left side. To Boko. Eric Boko with 30 on the shot clock. Time's on UDC's side here. They don't need to be in a rush. Up 15-8. 8:36 to go. Quickly, Jeffrey Pro. Nice quick hot pass to Cody, who hits up the top post. It did not go in. Wow. They're saying it did not go in. Hit the top crossbar. It looked like it went down, but didn't break the plane. But that's our UDC with it back and almost throw it away. But a new shot clock. Torres realizes it, gets it over to Cody, or Cato rather. Jeffrey Voasek trying to wind up, but there's Cody, number 14. Cato is out on the field as well, which is causing my confusion. He's number 7. He's got it now. Wesley Cato, number 7. Roger Coleman looking to make some substitutions right now. Get a new line out there, so he brings out Jay Jackson. And Hansberry's out there as well. Quickly in front as the subs were coming out. Tried to catch him sleeping, and Torres was unable to handle the pass right in front of the crease. So coming the other direction and calling timeout will be the Saints with 7:25 to go. 15-8 UDC will take one as well. All right, back to action here. After the timeout, it will be Saints ball with 7:25 to go here in regulation. It'll be Deauville Saints with the ball after the timeout. And the restart with Corbin Montreal getting it in to Nick Gillette, now over here to Price. Price now with man on him. And there's a shot and save. Nigel Wilson again stands up strong. Well done, but it's turned over. Uh-oh. You don't want Engelhardt with a head of steam. Gets it out in front to Lucas. Back in front to Montreal, who takes a lick there. So he tried to turn it in a lot of traffic, but Tristan Engelhardt runs it down. Under 7 minutes to go left in regulation. 15-8 UDC on top. Tristan Engelhardt winding up and shooting, but saved again by Wilson. That was Ramlal with the big shot, but Wilson stood up strong. That's Dre Price, number 0, moving it over to Ramlal, quickly across field to Nick Gillette. Gillette on the left side. Fakes the pass. Now he's going to take a screen. He's got Ross on him, switches to his left hand and shoots. And another save by Nigel Wilson, who's been terrific here in the second half, coming in off the bench. Good job by Ross to run under the pass to Cato, ahead to Hansberry. Hansberry pulls it out for a second, then gets it over to Washington. UDC trying to make the Donaldson. Donaldson out there. Now it's Jeffrey Vo with the touch. Vo gets it back to Cato. Coming down the left side, Cato to Donaldson. Now Jeffrey Vo coming here near side. Make that Torres back there behind the X. Torres fakes the pass. Now gets it in there to Cateau, who turns in traffic, gets a shot, and saved by Eck. Excellent save. And the grounder and handle down back to the Saints. But time is running out on them with just 5:07 to go here. And down 15-8. UDC'd like to finish the season with a W here on Senior Day. Turnover there. There's Jeffrey Vo coming through. Speaking of seniors, he's had himself a heck of a day. Vo throws it ahead to Donaldson. Donaldson's going to take it in deep. As Maxwell pulls out. To Cateau. Back over to Boko. And Vo. Donaldson behind the X. Donaldson getting his head down, flipping it back to Vo. Quickly, hot to Boko. Shot! And wide. And closest to the ball, they're going to say, was UDC's Donaldson. So UDC with 50 seconds in the shot clock. 4:26 to go here. Up 15-8. Looks like they're on their way to their third win of the season. We'll end the season with a W here on Senior Day. If they can hold on here. Back out to Jeffrey Vo. Vo with a little head of steam. Pulls it back out, and then to Boko. Boko now headed towards the goal. Shot, goal! Sneaks it in above the crossbar. Boko with 3 of the day for the senior from Silver Spring, Maryland. So kind of a quiet fourth quarter. That's our first goal of the quarter. 4:02 left, and Boko gets the first goal of the fourth. And UDC with their largest lead of the day of 8. Carnell Lofton, Jordan Brown, such a sportsmanship there, giving each other a handshake. 2 young players who've been really tough on each other in this face-off circle. Lofton gotten the better of Brown, but Brown has been a challenge for sure today for Lofton at times. 2 different styles. This time Lofton gets through clean, so Lofton head of steam, fakes the pass, dumps it ahead, a little too heavy, and that's going to be a turnover from UDC. And going into the sophomore year, that'll be something Lofton will certainly look to work on, and like to see him sometimes just rip it if he can, too, once you get more confidence in that shot, but just a little fast to the pass there. Trying to take the advantage of numbers. Cateau pushing Engelhardt. Tristan Engelhardt, really talented player here for this Saints team. Got 6 goals in the day, make that almost 7. Misses wide. Came into the afternoon with 23. His next goal will be 30 on the year. And 3:30 left here in this ball game. Back out, and that is Cholette trying the right side. He switches hands. Defense by UDC. Daniel Washington out there, number 11. Short stick really getting after Cholette. Shorty on Cholette. Cholette's going to go towards the goal. Not going to get it there, though. Good defense from UDC again, and I.J. Wilson just makes that goal disappear. Does a good job taking away that post. Stands up strong. Gets to the low ones. I mean, you got to really like the way I.J. Wilson's played between the pipes here in the second half, and Miller was excellent in the first half. .250 to go. Giovanni Barhana out there getting after it. His last game here at UDC, the senior steals it away. Gotta love it. Barhana. Give him a shot, hopefully. Here he comes. Full head of steam. Number 13, the senior, passes it off that belongs to Kendall Jones. There's a shot from Cateau that's going to be wide. UDC's going to keep possession as Dylan Donaldson was down there. Quickly gets it in. Over to Barhana. UDC's yelling. They had numbers. Quickly, there you go. To Shem, who shoots and misses. Julian Shem just off the mark. Donaldson able to keep the possession for UDC. At 2:21 left. Donaldson quickly gets it in to Shem. Make that Washington. That's Daniel Washington, the senior, at the X position. Be great if you get Washington a goal here, and he gets it off to Donaldson, who rips it. Shem will keep the possession for UDC close to the ball. 2:03 to go here in regulation. There's going to be 43 seconds on the shot clock. UDC enjoying senior day here. 15-7 lead. Nice move from Saunders. Oh, can't get one. He took a shot, but nice move to initially get loose for Jacob Saunders. Couldn't finish it, so 16-8. Here comes Wilson. Washington, nope, passes it off. Shem's going to shoot it and be wide left. So Donaldson will restart it with 1:44 left. UDC, final minutes of the season ticking down here. And you go out of the 2022 year with a W. After the 2-year COVID absence, good to be back here to Lacrosse at UDC. So the clear there for the Saints. They passed it ahead a little bit too heavy, though, and out of bounds. So 1:17 left. UDC with the possession. Barhana will get the final clear of his UDC career as he gets it up to Shem, and we got a whistle. We got offsides on UDC. One too many over. Somebody needs to stay back. Steve Lucas quickly gets it in to Shillette. Oh, Shillette takes one in the face. There's a flag, and there's a save by Nigel Wilson with 52 seconds left. Excellent save by Wilson, but we're going to have a penalty. So 52 ticks left on the clock in this season for UDC, and they're going to have to play a man down. The wraparound check was just a little high. So man down for UDC in these final 50 ticks. Jeffrey Vo got called for the penalty. Here comes Lucas winding up, shooting, and again saved by Wilson. Man, they have been unable to get past him here in this fourth quarter. Gotta love the way Nijay's played here in this game in the second half. They blanket him here in the fourth as well. Thrown across. Morano, can he run it down? No, ball's loose. Uh-oh, here comes Engelhardt. Tristan Engelhardt ahead of steam, but he gets it hit from behind. Engelhardt with a shot's going to be wide. It's a 10-5 game at halftime. UDC with an excellent second half. Outscoring Deauville 6-3 defensively. Jordan Shem with just 10 seconds left. Flips it ahead to his brother Julian. And Julian getting it ahead for the time's going to tick away here. And that's going to do it on Senior Day. UDC wraps up the season with a 16-8 win over first-year program Deauville Saints. So congratulations, UDC, all the seniors. Some great careers here, and good luck in future endeavors. And congrats to Roger Colbert and his staff. We'll get the W today. All right, that'll do it for us. UDC, once again, 16-8 winners here on Senior Day. That'll do it for the season. Thanks for joining us all year long. Appreciate all the help here at UDC with our great staff. Scott Jackson saying so long. Once again, UDC 16-8 winners. Thanks for watching here on the UDC Stream.